It's Carol once again, travel coordinator for Shelby Senior Services. We're going to talk about two trips today. The Niagara Falls trip, which is scheduled to take place August the 9th through the 15th, and we are confident that we're going to get to go on that one. We're going to start out at the Kroger parking lot at 8 o'clock in the morning, and we are going to go by motor coach, of course, and we'll stay overnight the first night on our way to Niagara Falls. We have to do that because federal regulations regulate how many hours the driver can be on the road. We will have then the next few nights in Niagara Falls at one hotel, and that's a wonderful thing because then you don't have to pack up and move and pack up and move. Okay, it does include 10 meals. 6 of those are breakfasts, and usually they're more than just donuts and coffee. There are usually eggs and some kind of protein, and enough that if you are diabetic that you can subsist on that. And 4 dinners, and that will be at local restaurants in the Niagara Falls area, and they are usually very good dinners. We will spend time touring Niagara Falls. We'll do half one day and half the next day. We'll have a step-on guide that will tell us all about what's going on. We will probably get a quick trip downtown. Maybe it's not so quick. It's where you can do your shopping. There is a wonderful casino right there in that area. So if you're into the casino, why, yeah, that's good for you. Also, one of those sightseeing days, we're going to go to what they call the engineering marvel, the Welland Shipping Canal. And it is pretty special. They bring all of the barges down, and we'll probably be able to see one of the ships coming through. And that's quite a sight because they are huge. And we'll be up close, very close to it. Then we'll actually go to Queen Victoria Park. Remember, we're in Canada, so everything is the monarchy. Queen Victoria Park is one of the most gorgeous parks with the plants, the flowers, and this humongous floral clock. And it's one of the biggest ones I've ever seen, and they keep it so beautiful. Dinner is in the evening, that evening, of course, at a local restaurant. And then one of the days we will be going on the Maid of the Mist, now called the Hornblower Niagara Cruise. We'll get up close and personal with the waterfalls, and it's absolutely gorgeous. You'll be wearing a little raincoat that they give you, and you will be able to take wonderful pictures very close. Again, we'll eat that night out. And then let's see, the next day we are going to go to the historic Niagara-on-the-Lake. Now, this is one of my favorite places to go. It is so quaint. There's several streets there. There's a lot of beautiful homes to see. A lot of shopping there. So, you can get your souvenirs or your shirts, your t-shirts, or whatever else that you want there. And, of course, then we will have dinner out at a local restaurant before we return to a hotel. Then on the way we're going to be going to the Erie Maritime Museum, and that is really a nice museum. We've done this tour once before, and everybody loves the time that we have in Niagara Falls, and it is such a romantic place. I went there on my honeymoon about 58 years ago, so it's something. It's really changed since I've been there, though. It is a wonderful time to sit back and relax and not have to worry about where you're going and where you're staying and where you're eating. If you have never taken a motor coach trip before, talk to somebody that's been on one of our trips, and you will see that how much fun it is and that you will enjoy it. This particular trip is $7.19 per person, and that's based on 2 people in the room. There is an extra charge of $2.85 for a single who wants to be alone in their room. We are asking that you, if you want to go, our final payment is due now, so we're asking not for a deposit this time, but for the whole thing, since it is August, and they always ask for full payment at least 2 months ahead of time. Now, if we don't go, if they cancel the trip, you'll get your money back, because we're not going to deposit that money until we absolutely are sure that they're going to go, and that's probably going to be after June the 1st. So go ahead, make your reservation, send it in. Checks are payable to Shelby Senior Services. Put in the lower left-hand corner that you want to go to Niagara Falls. On a separate piece of paper, put who you're going to room with, what their email address is, and I can't emphasize enough about the emails. Postage is just so expensive. So if you can do that, maybe if you have a roommate that has email and you don't, maybe you could share the email with that person. So Shelby Senior Services, send your money and your reservation to Shelby Senior Services, 1504 South Harrison, Shelbyville, Indiana, 46176. Don't forget to put Niagara Falls in the memo section of your check. If you wish to pay by credit card, you can do that. It's 2% of the total amount that you pay, and that's a fee that the credit card company charges us. So it's not something that we charge to do that. It's that we have to pass that on to the credit card company. But we can do that. Call 317-398-0127 for instructions on how to do that over the phone. Okay, Costa Rica. We're going this year, hopefully. And here's what the brochure looks like. I can send this to you via email. In the middle of the brochure, there is a reservation form. Or now, what they have done with Colette, because there's a lot of people that are working from home, they have requested that we send this electronically. If you wish to do that, fine. If you don't, that's okay. I can take it, or I can fill it out for you over the phone if you would like to do that. Costa Rica is on a lot of people's bucket list, and everybody I've talked to that's gone has told me it's a wonderful trip. They're also offering a 3-day extension onto this trip, and it's called the 3-Night Jungle Adventure, and it would be an extra fee, but they'll tell you that when you get your reservation how much that is. The deposit is per person $500, and that's due at reservation time, and they call it travel protection. I call it insurance, travel insurance, and I highly recommend that. $315, and so you would get that back for any reason up until it's time to go, and then that would be non-refundable, the $315, but the rest of it, the $500, would be refundable. You have to have, of course, a passport for the Costa Rica trip, and we leave October the 17th, and it's October the 17th through the 25th of this year, 2020, okay? Let's see. This is a map of where we're going. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let's see if we can get it focused here. Okay, we fly into someplace here, San Jose. Okay, and then from there from San Jose, we go to Guanacaste, and that's on the west coast. We go by motor coach to that. We get to see a coffee plantation at that location. From there, we go to Monteverde, and it's off to, it says, I'm reading here, it's off to the secluded Monteverde cloud forest, a place you have to see to believe, and that's where trees can grow to a height of 100 feet. You're going to see sloths. You're going to see a lot of different kinds of animals there. Okay. By the way, that one picture was coffee beans. And then there's a choice. You can go zip lining. I intend to do the zip line. I've never done the zip lining. I don't know if you have or not. They caution you if you have a heart condition that you shouldn't do it. I don't have a heart condition, so I'm going to try it. And I know 2 or 3 at least on our trip already that signed up are going to do the zip lining. Or you can go on the hanging, it's called the Hanging Bridges Walking Tour. If you want to do both, you can. But if you choose the zip lining and you do want to do the hanging bridges, then you will have to pay for the excursion for the hanging bridges. And that tells you about it on your reservation sheet. Then we go to Lake Arenal, and it's the largest and most important lake in Costa Rica. You're going to stay at a lodge that overlooks the Arenal volcano. Hopefully it's not active. And then we have taste your way through a cooking demonstration featuring local ingredients. And then end your evening dining on the recipes of Costa Rica, and a guitarist serenades us as we eat. Sounds divine, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to go to Cano Negro. It's a guided riverboat trip in a covered canoe known as a panga, or panga maybe. This is indigenous wildlife that we're going to see. Monkeys, sloths, river turtles, exotic birds, rare butterflies, okay? And then you're going to have to come back and rest, and you can opt to have a spa visit. Now that will cost extra. That's what we call an excursion. And then we go back, we circle back and go to San Jose, but on the way we do a whole lot of stuff. So this is really a nice trip. And the 3-day optional extension is $499 per person, and it's land only. It includes 8 meals, 3 breakfasts, 3 lunches, and 3 dinners. And it takes you to 2 national parks, and you get to see more of the wildlife in Costa Rica. That's something I would love to do, but I don't know. If everybody does it, I'll do it. Okay? All right. Tropical Costa Rica. If you're interested, you need to get your money and your reservation to me quickly. If you need to talk to me in person, my telephone number is on the brochure right at the bottom, right here. Just give me a call or email me. That's my email. That comes directly to me, and I would be delighted to answer any questions that you have. I know this has been a trying time for everybody. It has been for me too. I really think that we're going to get out here pretty soon. Like I said, this is May the 15th. I just looked at the calendar. And I don't think it'll be another week or so that we're going to be able to get out. I just heard yesterday from Kim, our executive director, that the board has approved us opening up partially in June, and that will be announced. So they're thinking that we're on our way too. I'm not afraid to go. If they give us the okay to go, I'm on that plane to go to Costa Rica. I'm on that motor coach to go to Niagara Falls. And I hope you would join me, because it's a lot of fun. Talk to somebody that's been on one of my trips. All right, this is Carol McDaniel signing off. See you next time. Bye-bye.